Yes, I will start recording. Yes, now I'm going to share my screen for you. Yes. Do you see my screen? You see my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
do.
teacher.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so Bismillah, we are going to start. Last week we talked about this one. What's his name?
Anton Christoph.
Yeah, let me just take spotlight. Yeah, so we finished talking about him in the present, in the past, and his future also. Anton Christoph, yes. Today we have like another, another girl. Yes, her name is this one. I will let you see. Can you tell me what her name is?
Rowena Lee.
Rowena Lee. Yes, her name is Rowena Lee. Where does she come from? Sarah, where does she come from? Rowena Lee.
Melbourne, Australia.
Yes, she comes from Australia. She comes from Australia. So we say come from. It doesn't mean, it doesn't mean that come from that she traveled. No, she comes from, it means she is originally from. Sarah, where do you come from?
I come from Iraq.
So Sarah comes from Iraq. So she is originally from Iraq. Yeah, this is the meaning. So Rowena Lee is from Australia, like this. So are you ready to listen? You are ready to listen to her? Yes. Someone says yes because they didn't hear you. Urjuan, you are ready to listen? Rani?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so we are going to listen. I need you just to listen to her in this exercise. After that, I will ask you about something in she does in the present, something she did in the past, or something she is going to do in the future. Okay, get ready with your notebooks, please. Get ready with your notebooks. Ready? Start.
أستاذ إحنا ما نكتب.
No, I mean this one is listening activity. يعني هذا التمرين هو استماع. فالآن تستعدوا في الدفاتر تكتبوا ملاحظات ايش الحاجة اللي فهمتوها. يعني روينا okay she is going to talk about things she does in the present, things she did in the past, things she is going to do in the future. تكتبوا يعني اكبر قدر من الملاحظات كذا على السريع ايش الحاجات اللي فهمتوها من الاستماع بعدين نناقشها معك. Ready? Yes, let's start. Yes. What is it? So 1.3 is one. But I need to join the speaker to understand or to hear. Yes.
Tape script 1.3. Rowena Lee from Melbourne, Australia.
Hi, I'm Rowena. I'm Australian. I come from Melbourne, but now I live in North London with my husband, David. He's English. David and I run an art gallery. It's a gallery for Australian Aboriginal art. I just love Aboriginal art. I love all the colours and shapes. I'm preparing a new exhibition at the moment. I came to England in 2006 as a student. My parents wanted me to study law, but I didn't like it. I hated it, in fact. I left the course after 3 months and got a job in an art gallery. That's where I met David. Then we had the idea of opening our own gallery just for Aboriginal art, because most English people don't know anything about it. That was in 2006, and we borrowed £25,000 from the bank to do it. We're lucky because the gallery's really successful, and we paid the money back after just 5 years. I go back to Australia every year. I usually go in the English winter because it's summer in Australia. But I'm not going next year because, you see, I'm going to have a baby in December. It's my first, so I'm very excited.
Okay, let me ask you something. Okay, did you hear something about Rowena?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, but I need you just to listen again because maybe you didn't understand more. يعني بدي تسمعوا مرة ثانية فممكن اللي فاتوا بعض الأشياء يكتب ملاحظات أكثر. فمثلا لما تكتب ملاحظات when you take notes you don't need to write all the sentence يعني ما في داعي تكتب الجملة كاملة بس تكتب الفعل فقط مثلا in the present say comes plays works in the past تكتب ايش الافعال اللي في الماضي future تكتب going to do what listen again we listen again okay listen again yes
Tape script 1.3. Rowena Lee from Melbourne, Australia.
Hi, I'm Rowena. I'm Australian. I come from Melbourne, but now I live in North London with my husband, David. He's English.
yes she said well, where is she now? Nani, you are
North
hearing me?
London.
North London.
Yes, right now she lives in North London. Urjuan, she comes from where?
Australia.
Yeah, she comes from Australia. She comes from Australia. Yeah, like this. So listen more.
David and I run an art gallery. It's a gallery for Australian Aboriginal art.
Sarah, what does she and her husband do?
They run an art gallery.
Great. So they run an art gallery. يعني معرض فنون. يديروا معرض فنون. Yes. For Australian Aboriginal art. Yeah, like this. Listen more.
I just love Aboriginal art. I love all the colours and shapes. I'm preparing a new exhibition at the moment.
What's the meaning of exhibition? Exhibition.
معرض جديد.
معرض.
Exhibition. معرض. Does she love art or not?
Yes, she does.
Yeah, yes, she does. That's great. Go on.
I came to England in 2006 as a student. My parents wanted me to study law, but I didn't like it.
So, ayah number 2. She came to where? This verb in the past. So,
أستاذ أنا ما بفهم كثير.
Yes, she came to England to study law. Yes, to study law because her parents wanted her to study law. Law قانون يعني تدرس الحقوق قانون. Yes.
I hated it, in fact.
Farah, did she like studying law? Did she like studying law?
عفوا ما فهمت أستاذ.
Did she like studying law? I mean,
No.
yes, thank you.
My parents wanted me to study law, but I didn't like it. I hated it, in fact.
So she didn't like studying law. Yeah, like this.
I left the course after 3 months and got a job in an art gallery. That's where I met David.
Yes. So Aya Hammami, she left the course after يعني خرجت من البرنامج after what I mean one month, 1 year. Aya, you are hearing?
Got a job in an art gallery. That's where I was, but I didn't like it. I hated it, in fact. I left the course after 3 months and got a job.
She left the course, Aya?
After 3 months.
After 3 months, great. She left the course after 3 months and started working in the art gallery. Next.
In an art gallery. That's where I met David. Then we had the idea of opening our own gallery just for Aboriginal art, because most English people don't know anything about it. That was in 2006.
So, Raneen, when did they open the gallery? When did they open
In
the
2006.
Yes, great. Yeah, like this.
And we borrowed £25,000 from the bank to do it. We're lucky because the gallery's really successful and we paid the money back after just 5 years.
So,
I got
Farah, where did they get the money? Where did they get the money from?
25.
Where? They borrowed money or they got money from where? From their family, from...
أصلا ممكن تعيد التسجيل شوية؟
Yes.
لأنه كلامهم يكون سريع بالنطق الأصلي.
No problem, huh?
£1,000 from the bank to do it. We're lucky people, don't know anything about it. That was in 2006. And we borrowed £25,000 from the bank to do it.
They borrowed...
From the bank?
Hey, thank you. They borrowed the money from the bank. Yes.
We're lucky because the gallery's really successful and we paid the money back after just 5 years. I go back to Australia every year. I usually go in the English winter because it's summer in Australia.
So, Sarah, when does she usually go back to Australia? When does she usually?
She goes back to Australia every year.
But usually in winter or in summer?
In the English summer, because there it would be winter in Australia.
So in England is summer, but in English is winter, but in their or in Australia it's summer. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's finish.
But I'm not going next year because, you see, I'm going to have a baby in December. It's my first, so I'm very excited.
Okay. Thank you. Let's see, Aya Suwaida. What is she going to do next year?
أستاذ الصوت عندي مو كتير واضح.
Listen.
Take script 1.3.
Because it's summer in Australia. But I'm not going next year because, you see, I'm going to have a baby in December.
So what is she going to have in December?
ده تروح على أستراليا؟
Yes, she's going to have, listen,
Next year, because, you see, I'm going to have a baby in December.
I'm going to have a baby. يكون معها طفل في December. So what is she going to have? She's going to have a baby. Yes, like this. Okay, thank you very much. Now, can you give me some of the verbs you heard? Some of the verbs you heard Yes, for example, some of the verbs in the present.
Go.
Yes, she goes to Australia.
In the
Dropped out past.
Great. What about,
teacher
what
borrowed.
about some verbs in the past?
Borrowed.
Borrowed money. Okay.
Started.
Started.
Runs an art gallery.
Runs art gallery. Great. What about things she's going to do? I mean, one sentence.
Have a baby.
Yeah.
Have a baby.
She's going to have a baby next December. Okay. Here we have this activity. We need to complete these questions about her. Number one, I ask Aya Hammam, where does she live? Okay, where does she live? Who with? Number two, what do? Aya, can you complete this? What?
What she do?
What does she do? Thank you. What does she do? What does she do? Yes. Urjuan, do number 3 please. At the moment. السؤال راح يكون بالpresent continuous. What doing at the moment? Urjuan, you are hearing, right? Next, Aya.
What are you doing?
What is she? Because we talk about Rowena. Huh? What is she? Yes, say it again.
What is
What is
she doing?
At the moment. Thank you. What's she doing at the moment? Yes. Ranin, tell us about number 4, please.
When and why is she going to England? Wait, لحظة. When and why
Yes.
is she going to England? صح.
When and why is she going to England? Okay. Is she going to England? Yes. or نسألها في الماضي السؤال الماضي يعني.
And teacher, can I say it?
Are you going to?
No. In the past simple. When and why?
Did you go
she-
to England?
Did she go?
Did she move?
Or did she move? Yes. When and why did she go or did she move to England? Great. لأنه هذا يسأل على حاجة هي عملتها في الماضي. Thank you.
أستاذ يعني did she move الأصح.
Yeah, you can say when did she move because she was in Australia and she moved to England. Urjuan, do the next one. How long? You are hearing, Urjuan?
Yeah.
Yeah, how long? Study law. I mean, how long did? How long did she? How long did she study law? Yes. طيب في الجواب كم درست لمدة كم؟ سارة؟ How long?
3 أشهر. 3
Yeah.
أشهر.
For 3 months. Yes, for 3 months. Yes. Sarah, do the next one. How much money
How much money did they borrow from the bank?
did they? ليش قلنا they هنا? Because she and her
And
husband.
her husband.
Yes. Aya Suwaida, tell us about number 7. How many children? يعني كم عندها أولاد? How many children
Her have
does or do they? How many children do they
do they have?
Yes, because she and her husband. Yes. Thanks. Aya, tell us about number 8. You are hearing, Aya?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah.
Why did excited?
Why?
Did excited?
Why was she? excited or why is she excited يعني ليش هي الآن هي الآن very excited ليش because she is going to have a baby. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for doing this activity. Here we have like some WH questions. Yes, just we need to match them. When we say what do you eat? We say what? What do you eat? For example, a sandwich. Who? Farah? Okay. When we ask the question who, what is the best answer from here?
My brother.
My brother, thank you. Who? My brother. Yes, like this. And then Aya, where?
Where the blue one?
No, this one, another one. Her name is Aya.
Where? In a small village.
Shihabi. What's her name?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. So can you tell us about where? Where?
It is man.
No, where we ask about place. بتسأل عن مكان. ها? Where do you live?
In a small.
In a small village. Yes, in a small village. Yes, like this. Let's go back to Farah. When?
When last night?
When you can say last night.
When
yeah.
the blue one?
When?
Or last night?
No. When it's last night. When did you go
Okay.
to, or when did you watch TV, or when did you what? Sarah, tell us about why.
Why? Because I wanted to.
Yeah. Why did you study English? Why did you do that? Because I wanted to. Great. Yes. Aya Suwaida, tell us about how many. When I ask you how many. How many?
It's May.
No, how many? When I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, how many
Four.
how many brothers do you have? How many
Four.
brothers? Yeah, 4. Thank you. Yes. Shihabi, how much?
Yes.
Yeah, how much? When I say how much is your laptop? How much is your mobile?
$10.
$10. Yes. So how much we ask about money? Yes. Ranim? Oh, sorry.
How long? For 2 weeks.
Finish, and after that, Aya Hammami. How long? For 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes. How long? يعني تسأل فيها عن الوقت. How long are you living here in Istanbul? 1 year, 2 years, 3 years? Yes. Thanks. Now Aya Hammami, tell us about whose.
It's mine.
Whose mobile is that? It's mine. It's my mobile. It's hers. It's yours.
Yes.
And then,
بالأشياء.
yes. Or for people, you say, whose brother is she? Say she is Fatima's sister. You like this? Which for Urjuan? Tell us about which. To ask about things. Which?
In a small فايلة.
No, in a small village it means where أي المكان. But when I say which أي واحد منهم which. Huh? Which one do you like? Which one do you like?
The blue one.
The blue one. Yes, thank you very much. Yes. Okay. Here we have, I mean, this student. Can you tell me where is he from? Where is he from? He looks like where? What? I mean, Arab or African or English or German, Italian.
Turkish.
Turkish. So this boy, his name is Serkan. His name is Serkan, and he's a Turkish student in England. He's a Turkish student where in England. Yes.
England.
So we need to read this this meeting and complete what, where, who, why, which, how often, how much, and how many. When we say how often, what's the meaning of how often? How often?
منذ متى بالعادة.
يعني متى بين كل فترة وفترة.
Yes, for example, how often do you play tennis? Say, I play tennis every day. I play tennis. Sometimes I play tennis once a week. Yeah, that's
Rarely.
yeah. So no, I don't play, but I'm an example. Okay, so let's see. Let's listen to this conversation, and I need you just to complete the questions with what, where. Yes, 1 minute to play the audios because we still have just 3 minutes. Yes. So this is the audio. One minute.
Questions about Rowena. 1.
No, it's not WANA. 1.5.
Take script 1.5.
Yes.
Questions to Serkan.
Hi, Serkan. Nice to meet you. Can I ask you 1 or 2 questions?
Yes, of course.
First of all, where...
First of all, do you come from? Huh? First of all, do you come from?
Where?
Where?
Where do you come from?
Where do you come from?
I'm from Istanbul, in Turkey.
And why are you here in England?
And
Why?
why are you here in England? Yes.
Well,
And why?
mainly
Why?
because I want to improve my English.
How much English did you know before you came?
How?
No.
Number 3.
How?
How much English did you know? Yes.
Not a lot. I studied English at school, but I didn't learn much. Now I'm studying in a language school here.
Oh, which school?
Which
Which?
School.
school? Yes. Which school?
The Shakespeare School of English.
A good name. Your English is very good now. Who's your teacher?
Your teacher.
Who? Who's your
Who is your teacher? Yes.
Thank you very much. My teacher's called David. He's great.
What did you do back in Turkey?
Well,
what?
What did you do back in Turkey?
actually, I was a teacher, a history teacher. I taught children from 14 to 18.
How many children were in your classes?
How many?
How many children?
Yes, how many children were in your classes?
Sometimes as many as 40.
Goodness, that's a lot. How often do you go back home?
Do you go,
How often do you go back home?
so you can say how often or how often? How often British, how often American? It's okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Usually I go every 2 months, but this month my brother is coming here. I'm very excited. I'm going to show him round.
Well, I hope your brother has a great visit.
Okay, so this month, what is he going to do? This month?
Show his brother around.
Yes, so his brother is going to travel to England and he will show him around the city. Okay, time is up now. So thank you very much for doing this. I give you, I have a homework for you. Let me show you your homework. I will send it to you in WhatsApp group. Just
بس كيف بدنا نكتب هالوظائف؟
look مبدئيا تكتب رقم السؤال والجواب في النوت بوك تبعك، يعني تقرا من هنا. Look like this for example. Okay, you read example question number 7 A 1 2 بس توصل لان هنا 1A 2B 3D بس ما تكتب الجمله كامل ولا تكتب النص كامل، بس تكتب الجواب فقط. Here for example 1 how 2 when 3 why 4 just يعني يكون جواب مختصر فقط، يعني ما تكتب في الجمله كامله. So this is your homework. It's like 2 pages. Inshallah I will send it to you in WhatsApp group. Okay. طبعا اترك الواجب. انا لما نكون في المدرسه راح اخذ منكم الدفاتر عشان اشوف الواجب. اوكي.
اوكي استاذ الصفحتين كاملين ولا في اسئله محدده؟
لا صفحتين هي كامل سهله ما تاخذ منكم وقت بس تكتب رقم الجواب.
So teacher, there's going to be classes in the school.
Until now we are not sure. إن شاء الله they will tell you يعني متى حسب ما تحدد الوزارة بيبلغوكم إن شاء الله.
Okay.
So time is up now. Thank you very much. I was so happy with you today and this morning. Inshallah have other good classes and see you tomorrow inshallah. I have to end now and I will send you the link of YouTube for this class. Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
See you. Bye.